Go!
I've been putting off making this video for months. Mostly because I was just embarrassed, which is weird because like I don't have anything to be embarrassed about. It's not like I did anything wrong. Well, I mean, there's all sorts of things I'm doing wrong, but like none of them are like morally wrong. I'm making mistakes, sure, that's fine. Kind of just like eating these attacks. Oh, no. And then I get taken down. Really slick takedown on the part of my opponent. But I've always found it really hard to watch myself.
Aaron, hips out.
Especially
Hips
now.
out to the right.
I'm trying to like
Hips out to the right.
shimmy
Okay,
out, I think, towards my left side. I kept on trying to frame on his neck. He finds the neon belly. I keep on escaping from that. I think if I had gotten up here, I could have... Yes, okay, so I did get the escape.
Wala, allergic si M sa grappling.
Yeah, from that underhook, if he had like stayed in dogfight, he probably could have gotten swept. So he might have made the better choice to get out of there. If I was more active, if I was a better striker, I should be like, you know, entering and then cutting angles. But I do a much worse takedown than him here. I should really be going in upright instead of horizontally so that my hips stay glued to him. And I pay the price here as he gets me in the front headlock. I'm trying to like, you know, there's only a few things I know from here. As he takes my back, we're just gonna fast forward through because I spend most of this time just trying to get out of this pin. He's really far up on me, but he brings his hip right up next to me. And not a lot of like positional advancement happens here. I'm trying to roll. I know I should be rolling into him, but for a while I find it hard until eventually I can, and I hook his leg. And he actually makes the mistake here of letting me swim my underhook in on the left side. Here, bang. And now all I need to do is pop my head free, and I'll have his back.
Don't let go of the hooks. Manage your head. Move it out. Very good. Yes, sir.
Try to, yeah, okay. So I actually I think I used a couple of strikes to just open up his right arm. And now I have his back. And this is basically where we stay for the rest of the round. And I don't know why I was so hesitant. Let's fast forward again. I don't know why I was so hesitant to watch this because, like, I think by some measures I won this round. I spend more time in a dominant position than he did. Although, maybe if this was a real fight, he could have finished me with strikes while he was pinning me. I'm not very good at finishing the rear naked, especially not with the big karate gloves. I know I'm supposed to be like working my thumb in between his like underneath his jaw. But I'm not gonna let him escape my back control. Like, maybe I could. I tried to go for a body triangle, but he's just a little wide. I think if I were like a little more square onto his back, I could have a better body triangle. Tries to go onto his stomach. I think as long as I have my hooks in, I'm not too worried about him bucking me off like that. As we go into the next round, that's basically how the round ends anyway. This was a few days later. I was just in the gym to like do some pad work, but my teammates were there and they were like, "Oh, come spar," and I said, "Oh, why not?" That's okay. I do get the trip from the underhook. I don't know the Japanese term for the judo throw there. But my teammate here, he's basically day one grappler. He doesn't really know how to defend the mount. Like I was inside control, and he didn't really know that he needs to defend the mount. But here I am.
Nice. Bring it, yan. Bring the base down, like, John.
Mime the ground and pound. This is not the cleanest S mount. I probably should have just stayed on top of him. I just don't feel threatened by any of his escape attempts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this wasn't the most like clean way to isolate his arm, but I do so anyway.
Hey,
and
nice, Albert.
Taps right.
Nice, Albert.
Here. Again, not the cleanest isolation of the arm. It's whatever.
Go lang, Albert. Go,
Okay,
John.
quick
Kaya
break.
John. Push dyan.
And we reset.
Nice.
He tries to go in for his own takedown, and I think he made kind of the same mistake I did earlier,
Good.
right?
Good
Which is
upper
that
body.
he's letting me collapse his posture. I go for the right side underhook immediately, and you know, new grapplers are really fond of those headlocks.
Okay lang.
He gives a look to the camera like, "Oh God, what have I gotten myself into?"
Harap sa kanya dyan.
I don't want to make him seem like he doesn't know what he's
Prepare your
doing.
sperm, prepare your
Maybe
sperm,
on the ground he
John.
doesn't,
Sperm,
but
John.
he's a good teammate and a really nice guy. So I'm not here to
Coach yun si John,
I'm not here to
guys,
make
coach.
fun of him. But I do get back into side control. As
Nice
the
Albert.
camera pans to the significantly more interesting exchanges happening elsewhere in the ring.
Post drop
You can see me here on the side. I think he eventually basically just rolled me over and got me into guard. That was all off camera, unfortunately. As I start trying to flank out right. He's arm dragged here, and eventually I'm able to get that, you know, use the arm drag to find the lap, but he frees his own arm. It's a lot harder to keep control of that like dragged arm for me. I need to work on that.
Nice, John.
You see, he keeps on pinning my hands, but then he lets go of them, which is like it's not really helping him.
Nice.
You know. But unfortunately, like I can't seem to quite get out from under him because he's tracking my hips, right? As long as he's like square on my hips. As again, the camera pans to the significantly more interesting ground fighting on the right hand side. I think someone has a foot lock over there, but I'm able to go around to the back. Finally, I get the back take I was looking for. And he goes into turtle, and no, you can't just give me your back like that, guy.
Nice pass.
As he
Big
does
in.
eventually tap
Upper
out,
side,
but
upper
again
side.
off screen. And we reset. The last part of the round, a quick striking exchange, not very interesting. Although again, I'm trying to go for his side, but I give up the underhook, which I don't know why I did that.
The back, Erin.
Eventually, I regain it, and eventually I find his back again. And okay, it's here where I'm like chasing the takedown. He's not. Yeah, I try to Taniatoshi him. He's not leaning far back enough to Taniatoshi. He should be fighting my hands here, right? But eventually he collapses down. And here, looking back, I probably should have just punched him. But unfortunately, we run out of time.